Hello ghosties and ghoulies, welcome back to Token Tuesday. For those of you who are new and don't know how this works, what I do is I pull at random some tokens, throw them on the mat, and wherever they land, that'll be a message for you for this week. So let's just get started. That's my little, whoop, actually that's really cool. They're falling through the holes in my saucer. I love that. Oh, that was a very fun way to do that. Very different. Let's have a look and see what we have here. These are in the middle. Ooh, there's progress and something about home. There's some kind of progress and abundance coming to you around home. The fish are about abundance. They're how we feed ourselves. So this is about sustenance and being full and happy and having enough. That's kind of the loaves and fishes of the idea. And this is very connected to home right now. So you might be finding that you're finding abundance and you're finding contentment around home. There is abundance and wealth around home this week. Love to see that for you. Wow, we have lots of little fish today. That is really interesting. This is around health. So there might be some small changes. This is something small. It's a small fish, it's a small change, it's a small progress. So around this time, you might be finding health-wise that there are small changes that you're making this week that are positive and making you feel better. It also, some of you might be looking at going to a spa or something this week or putting some time into self-care, because I immediately got a hit on this. It reminded me of those little fish in the little petty spas where you go and they chew all the dead skin. That's what this felt like to me when I picked it up. And I feel like for some of you, for health, for your health to be better, it's going to require a little bit of self-care this week. So take a spa day, enjoy some relaxation, get some meditation in, and take care of, maybe also there's a message in this of getting rid of the dead and the old skin, the dead old skin, the parts of you that don't serve you anymore, and the parts of your health routine that are maybe old and outdated and crusty and need to be changed up or gotten rid of. That might be one of the messages for this week for you. Love that. Okay, you have travel. This is a snowflake. I think there are opportunities for travel for you this week, but they're small opportunities. I don't see anything big trips happening. And I think that there are opportunities that are, you might find, this is going to sound very odd, but this is the hit I'm getting off of the token. This is a snowflake, and it's like there's a sense of, for travel or anything like that, opportunities will melt if you allow them to. So there is opportunities for travel and things to do this week, but if you don't grab them right away, they might melt away. Okay, and even if you do grab them right away, they might melt away. So these are things that are kind of lost, and there's no big hits here. This is just small things, small opportunities for enjoyment or travel or socializing. This is around all of that, and it feels like there's a sense of it melting away a little bit. And in your money house, ooh, abundance. There's something happening here where there's abundance. These are grapes, so this is about enjoyment. It's about almost, you get the sense of luxury with this. It reminds me of fine wine and of vineyards and, that kind of feeling around it. And this is around money. So there are small luxurious things that could be had this week for you around money. And I think that you're being given, it reminds me of Dionysus, it reminds me of, which is the god of the wine, and that's all about physical enjoyment. So with your money, you might be feeling like you have a little bit more to have small indulgences this week. That might be things that bring you joy this week, or your small indulgences that don't cost a lot of money, and you don't need to have a lot of money to actually enjoy the small things in life that are giving you joy. So this is what that's about. Lovely. In your spirit element, I love to see this. For some of you this week, there's a sense of kind of regaining and regrowing part of your spirit. So if you've had any kind of grieving situations or anything that's been bothering you on the spiritual level, this is the week where you start to regain and regrow, because this is not a star, this is a starfish. They have this wonderful regenerative capability, and they can regrow their arms when they lose them. So this is about reconnecting to spirit and regaining your spiritual center and your spiritual strength. So for some of you, you'll be doing some healing this week on the spiritual level. Okay. This comes up around the spirit as well. This is a card that, or sorry, a token that is kind of representative of wealth, but there's almost a sense of, for some of you, you might be called to do tithing this week, and that might be part of your spiritual reconnection or your spiritual regrowth and your spiritual evolution, really, or getting back in touch. You might be called to do tithing if that is part of your experience of however you express your spirituality in your church or in your flock, whatever it is. If you're connected to that kind of thing, this might be the time of the year for you for tithing, and that might be something that connects you and helps you regrow on the spiritual level and reconnect on the spiritual level. For others of you who don't follow any kind of tithing or any kind of organized religion in that way, you might be called upon to reconnect by giving, reconnect through charity, reconnect through, and that doesn't have to be money, that can be time, that can be helping at your local food bank or your local food kitchen, or maybe just even in terms of helping a neighbor with something. But you're being called through giving to reconnect to spirit and regrow your spiritual center through giving. So that's happening this week. For some of you, you've been a little disconnected. Through your creative center might be a little disconnected. I feel like there's a sense of something needing to be unlocked. So for some of you, if you're a writer, you might be having a little bit of writer's block. If you're another kind of creator, you might find yourself a little frustrated or blocked in some way this week. Don't worry about it, because what it feels like, this was further out, and it feels like this is a period of rest. This is a period of doing something else, and the unlocking of this new creativity and the new sense of where you're going creatively will start to happen a little further out than this week. So let yourself rest this week. Don't put a lot of pressure on yourself to unlock all the doors this week. That's not necessary. It will happen on its own. It's just a matter of time. So the timing of this is, it's about patience. So be patient with yourself and give yourself a little grace and a little time as far as your creativity goes if you're feeling blocked, okay? So those are your tokens for this week. I hope they found you happy, healthy, and enjoying the coming spring. We are in May now. I don't know what day it is. This May, I do have a couple of things coming up. May 10th, I will be at the Sea Glass Coffee House doing Mother's Day. And for the mothers in the audience, I hope you come out and join us. $20 readings, and I always love to meet and greet and chat about all things paranormal and spiritual with you guys. So come on out if you are in the Pictou area. We're at 27 Water Street from 11 a.m. until 3 p.m. on the 10th of May. And I am also still doing, if you might have already heard about this, 5 days in May. There are a few appointments left for 5 days in May. I'm doing a few days of private readings. That all of the information for that will be in the description. I hope this found you healthy, happy, and warm, and don't be, I'm glad you joined us here today, and until next time, don't be afraid of the things that go bump in the night, because they're there in the light too, and we'll see you next time.